Hi, my angels, and welcome back to another reading here in the shadows. Thank you so much for being here. We are just going to jump right into today's pick a card, which is what are your haters getting wrong about you? Pile number one is going to be the first picture of like the empty street with the moving subway car. Pile number two is the person in the crosswalk. And pile number three is the rainy street with the Victorian style building. So please feel free to take a moment to meditate on the options. And yeah, let's get right into your pick a card. For my lovelies that chose pile number one with the picture of the empty street and the moving subway car, this is your reading all about what are your haters getting wrong about you. So, the first thing I am seeing here is I feel as though your haters, this is the first thing I'm picking up, you guys. I feel as though your haters think that your life is perfect with the Ten of Cups. There's almost this appearance of you don't let it show. Sometimes, like the pain that you're actually feeling or the pain that you've actually been through, you don't let it show. So, what your haters are getting wrong about you is that, they think that you have this perfect life because they're not seeing beneath the surface, behind that smile that you put on to others is actually all of the hurt that you've been through and all of the pain and the betrayal. They're getting that wrong about you because you choose to be strong and you choose not to be a victim. They just hate on you because they feel like, oh, pal number one has this perfect life, they don't have any problems because maybe you were sort of forced to present that everything was okay. Whether you were like a black sheep or a scapegoat, it's like you grew used to pretending that everything was okay. And, you carry this pain so well that they just think you have this perfect life. So yeah, that's the first thing I'm getting that they get wrong about you guys. I'm also getting you guys that with the Five of Wands reversed, what your haters are getting wrong about you is I'm just going to say it like it is. They think that you don't have a backbone. They think that you will let people like walk on all over you. And that's not the case because you choose kindness and you choose empathy, but when push comes to shove, you guys, like you actually can be, extremely like you'll really put your foot down. You're not afraid to snap when you need to, is what I'm hearing. So it's like just because you choose to lead with kindness and empathy, people think that, they think that you're like a pushover, and that's what your haters are getting wrong about you. I'm hearing that they're like, oh, pal one is so nice. They will let anyone walk on them. They have this perfect life. Yeah. Okay, pile one, I hope that you can still hear me fine. I had to take a quick break to turn my air conditioner on, and I hope it's not too loud. But so also what I'm getting here with the Page of Wands in the reverse is you guys might be like really artistic, creative. There might be a creative skill that like you're still honing that you're newer to. Maybe like you just started posting your songs or like you just started trying to sell your paintings or you just started like your blog, whatever it is. Cuz I'm almost getting this energy of people are hating on you because there's a certain creative skill that you're still growing and they see the potential in you that you actually have the potential to take this really far and they don't like the fact that you have the confidence to pursue it. So there might be something that's kind of under wraps creatively that you're beginning to show or you're beginning to talk about. So okay, what your haters have wrong about you though is like they're almost hating on you saying, okay, pal one's not going to take this anywhere, they're not going to grow their skill, it's not going to take them anywhere. And that's what they have wrong about you, pile one, because it actually has a really large potential, and I feel that they're hating on you because of the potential. So if that's the case, I would encourage you to keep growing that skill. But yeah, I'm just hearing them saying, yeah, pile one, their music's not going to take them anywhere. I don't know why they'd even try. Their writing, it's not going to be anything. And the reason that they're hating on you, it's not because you're not good or that you don't have potential. It's just that this might still be something that's new and everyone starts somewhere. So it's something that you're still growing, pal one. Keep growing it, keep doing it. The reason it might be attracting haters is because they see the potential and they are threatened by the confidence. Because everybody starts somewhere, and sure, you might be newer to this, but just reiterating, yeah, everybody starts somewhere and they actually don't have the confidence to pursue their passions and their dreams. And so, yeah, they just feel like threatened by the confidence that you have. Your haters, they might be saying that you're holding on to like a past lover, that, you know, you're just like not letting go of something that you've been through, is what I'm hearing. I'm also hearing this like energy of with complacency, as well as the Ten of Coins reversed. Your haters are saying that you don't have the guts to really go for it, that you don't have the guts to really create a legacy. They're saying that you're not going to go anywhere, that you're not going to create a legacy. And pile one, this is entirely not the case. I'm hearing that you guys don't necessarily share all of your plans and visions, that there's a lot that you're doing behind the scenes, and for good reason, because your haters feel like you're not going anywhere, that, you know, you don't have a backbone, you don't have ambition, but all the while you're cultivating even more behind the scenes, and you're doing a lot of your healing behind the scenes, and your haters really aren't seeing that, just that you are capable of so much, that you're pursuing so much, that you are really working on building this legacy. Yeah, I'm just getting that your haters also with Tiger over here. What your haters are getting wrong about you is that you stand out, is that you have this quiet, like, ferociousness. Once again, I was getting that you lead with empathy and kindness, but you don't take any shit, and you're also really going for what it is that you want. So, what your haters are getting wrong about you is that you aren't divinely guided, that you aren't gifted, that you aren't going for what it is that you want. And I'm definitely getting strongly that you stand out, and that's kind of what's attracting haters as well. So I know this was kind of short and sweet, but honestly, that's all I'm getting for you today. I hope this can be helpful or bring clarity. Let me know what you thought. If you liked this, you can book a reading with me below. You can also join my Patreon. I'm working on a book about reading tarot intuitively. If you join my Patreon for $3.33 a month, you'll get a free copy of that when it's done. But most of all, thank you so much for being here today. That is truly all I was hearing. Hello to my lovely pile twos that shows the photo of the person in the crosswalk in the rainy city. This is your reading, all about what are your haters getting wrong about you, or what do your haters have wrong. So you do share this in common with pile one. So if you were feeling drawn to pile one, you guys both got the Ten of Cups. And for both of you, I'm hearing that, you know, you present this happy image. It's like you've been through a lot in your life, a lot of pain, betrayal, just heartache in your life, some really heavy stuff. And the thing is, you still have a light energy about you, and you put on a smile, and it's a genuine smile, but it's like you haven't let what you've been through break you. You don't really show what you've been through because you're strong. So your haters, what they have wrong about you is it's almost like they think, oh, pile number two, their life is so perfect, and, you know, they're just always so happy, and they don't have any problems. They don't have problems like I do. They just don't understand what it's like to go through shit. They have this perfect life. Your haters think that you have this perfect life because you're just like such a ray of sunshine that you don't let it show what you've been through. So that's the first thing I'm getting that your haters have wrong about you guys. Also, what I'm getting with the sorry, with the King of Wands in the reverse is I'm hearing that what your haters have wrong about you is they think that, why am I hearing like, I'm hearing them saying you don't have what it takes to be a leader. Like there's maybe some type of position where you're going to be a leader, you want to like lead something, you want to bring a group together. Maybe it's like even at your job or in your friend group, they're saying, no, pile number two, they're not going to be a good leader. They shouldn't get this promotion for some. You know, they shouldn't do this, right? I'm hearing that they don't have what it takes to be a leader, which is not true because you definitely do. And the reason that you do have what it takes to be a leader, you guys, and I'm also getting that you're highly creative, but the reason you do have what it takes to be a leader is because you've been through a lot, you don't let it show, and so it's like you're fueling what you've been through in order to provide a lot of wisdom, clarity, and insight into whatever that might mean for you. I'm also getting, you guys, let's see, here with the Eight of Swords, your haters feel as though that you let the judgments of others stop you, that I'm hearing them saying that you're highly sensitive, that you let the judgments of others stop you and keep you stuck. And while you might be sensitive, I really don't feel that that part is true. I feel as though, like, maybe you've been wounded by what others said, but you are destined to prove your haters wrong. They feel like, they feel like you are placed in this box based on what the projections and the judgments of others. Let me know if that resonates, you guys. With the tower, guys, I feel that your haters are also getting wrong that they're almost saying, in a certain sense, apart from being, you know, I'm getting like you're nice and empathetic and you don't let what you've been through show. But what your haters are getting wrong about you is they're saying that you're chaotic and that you bring destruction where you go. And, maybe you resonate with being chaotic, but maybe it's just that someone else from the past has been sharing a story of like you're toxic and you're destructive. But I would say don't let that get to you if that's the case. Yeah, I'm just hearing them say Palo is a ball of chaos, they're toxic. Where they go, it's like a storm follows. I don't feel that that's true. I feel that there's someone that was spreading, misinformation or maybe sharing about like a past version of you that was hurt. So maybe, for one person that's the case, but here with the angel wings, I'm saying no, it's not true. You guys are actually an angel. It's just that they're trying to knock you down as well because they're threatened by your strength, okay? So that is also what your haters are getting wrong about you. Okay, also here with the Six of Swords, you guys, I am hearing that what your haters are getting wrong about you is that kind of like you're not going to make it. They're saying that your ship is sinking, that your days are numbered, that you have a goal. They're saying you're not going to reach that goal because, sort of similarly with their opinion of the chaos, they feel as though you're just going to wreck your own ship, like you're not going to get there, and it's just a matter of time with the Hanged Man as well. It's a matter of time until you sink your own ship. You guys, that is not the case. I really do hear strongly that you're very strong, you're creative, you're meant to be a leader, and your haters do have this wrong about you. Yeah, you've been through a lot, and maybe in the past, if it resonates, like maybe you were also that toxic person to some people, but you're turning over a new leaf, so your haters have that wrong about you. You're really meant to use what you've been through and, these lessons as fuel forward in your path forward. So yeah, with the prayer card, your haters have wrong about you that I don't know if this may resonate, but they're saying no, like you couldn't handle it out in the country, like you're like meant to be in the city, like you're too prissy or you're too what's the word, like you need this cushy life, but it's like no. What they have wrong about you is you take lemons and you make lemonade. You take what you've been given and you'll make the most of it. So maybe there's this energy of needing to go into nature, into the country for a while. They're saying like no, you wouldn't, you're like a city boy, you're a city girl, you wouldn't have what it takes to be out in these streets like that. You wouldn't have what it takes to rough it in the country. Maybe you're even from the country and they just don't see that because you live in the city now, but it's like no, like you're really from the streets and you're really out here in these woods too, girl, because you can do both. So I don't know if that may resonate. With Tarantula Connection, you guys, I would say the last thing I am getting is what your haters have wrong about you is that you're going to be stuck in the past, and they feel, once again, I'm getting this energy of they feel as though like their words is going to keep you stuck in this web, right? In their web of lies and their projections. But no, this is not the case. You guys are strong and you're going to persist and move forward regardless of the web they try to weave of the situation, the web of lies, regardless of the story that they want to spin and try to keep you in their box. You're not going to stay there. You're destined to be a leader and you're destined for greatness. So that's what they're getting wrong about you. All right, my lovelies, that is the last thing I'm hearing for you today. So I would say, yeah, I hope you liked this. I hope it brought clarity in some way. If you liked it, you could book a personal reading with me below, as well as join my Patreon for $3.33 a month for exclusive content. And if you join, you'll get a free copy of my ebook about reading tarot intuitively when it comes out. Most of all, though, just thank you so much for being here, and I hope that you liked this. Take care. For my lovelies that chose pile 3 with the image of the Victorian style building in the city, this is your reading all about what do your haters have wrong about you. So, the first thing I was getting, you guys, with the Three of Cups is I'm hearing them saying, like, this is just what I'm hearing, okay? I'm hearing them say, Pile 3 is a party animal. They don't have any sense of responsibility. They go out too much. They're the life of the party. Um, they're saying, oh my god, you guys, I'm just going to be so honest. This is just what I'm hearing them saying, and I'm going to explain why I believe that it's wrong. Yeah, they're saying you don't have any sense of responsibility. All you want to do is go out, party, drink. If you don't go out a lot, this may not be the pal for you, okay? But they're saying all you want to do is, go to the club. All you want to do is party, party, party. That you're drinking too much, that's all you care about. And they're also saying with the Queen of Swords that you're dumb. They think that you're not smart because they see you as this party animal. And so, guys, they have this wrong about you. I'm getting this energy of if you're this person that goes out all the time, you're kind of like Paris Hilton, who is just such a freaking icon. You're actually really smart because with the Queen of Swords, that's showing me you actually are really smart. So, you may not always like let this show. Maybe like you sort of play dumb, or maybe you play the role of the life of the party and the party animal. There's nothing wrong with liking to go out. There's nothing wrong with it. You like to have fun, okay, sure. But you're also extremely smart as well, and you're actually extremely spiritual. So your haters just have this totally wrong about you because they're sort of seeing you as a party animal, and it also pisses them off as well. It really makes them mad, guys, that you're the life of the party, okay? Because they just don't like that. They don't like the fact that you're popular. They don't like the fact that, why am I hearing that sometimes people's dads might have had crushes on you? They don't like the fact that you're attracting all this attention. They don't like the fact that you're the life of the party. And so they want to write you off as, oh, they're just dumb, pile number 3, just all they want to do is drink and they're stupid and blah blah blah. I'm just being so honest. That's what I'm hearing being said. And they just have it entirely wrong because, you know, they see you having fun and they just want to write you off. They don't like that you're popular. They want to write you off as that's all that you are. They're not seeing anything beyond the surface, you guys. And here with the world, you guys, they're seeing you like really abundant, almost like attracting everything that you need, and that really pisses them off. And so they think because you have this like abundant energy that you have it all. They think you have it all. And they just hate on you for that. Pile number 3 has everything. They have it all. Like, they're the center of attention all the time, blah blah blah. And it makes them mad. So that's what they have wrong about you. Because although maybe sure, like you're the natural center of attention, you don't have it all. Um, and I'm seeing here with the Nine of Cups reversed that at times you may actually feel very alone, and you may actually feel as though like nobody's really paying attention to you, or you might feel behind the scenes that nobody cares about what you have to say. Maybe because you have daddy issues, relatable girl, if that's the case. Maybe because you have daddy issues, maybe because like your parents never listened to you, and so you grew up feeling alone, like nobody cares about what you have to say. But your haters feel like, oh my gosh, you have it all, you're constantly the center of attention, everyone and their dad has a crush on you, all they do is party. That's like what I'm hearing being said. Guys, let me know if this resonates. I know this is like really intense, but I'm just being so honest is what I'm that's exactly what I'm hearing said about you. Like I said, if you're not a partier, I don't think this is the pal for you. This is someone who goes out a lot. Like every weekend, maybe even during the week, okay? Yeah, but you're really smart. You just like to have fun, girl. Nothing wrong with that. Girl, guy, they, them, whatever. We accept everybody here. Yeah. Let's see. With expansion, I feel like your haters don't understand that you're actually extremely spiritual and tapped in. Like, because, they're seeing this certain image, they don't understand you're actually extremely spiritual. I'm hearing that you guys might be someone that does tarot yourself. You might pray a lot, talk to your spirit guides a lot, be out in nature a lot as well. It's a balance, okay? You're extremely spiritual and you're extremely smart, as I said. So I'm also seeing this image here with the Four of Wands. Either it's maybe this is a general reading, so it can be a few different things. I'm hearing either if you're trying to get married or you just got married, or if you're trying to get a house or you just got a house. Your haters, they're pissed over that. They feel like, it's leading into this image of like So take what resonates, right? Because I'm getting a few things for a few different people, but it's like Pile 3's marriage is so easy and so perfect. Not the case. Pile 3 doesn't deserve this happy life. Not true. Or it's Pile 3, they don't have what it takes to get a house, or they don't deserve this house that they just got. It's not true. They're just projecting because they're pissed, because they're seeing you having this certain thing, whether it's like a relationship or a house, or they're seeing you going after it, and they don't feel like you deserve it. It's not true. They just want to hate because they're miserable in their life and they don't have it for them, so they're hating on you for that. Also with the Falcon, yeah, once again, I'm just seeing you guys super tapped in. You guys get a lot of messages from source, from spirit, highly spiritual, highly psychic. And I feel as though this totally just flies under the radar. Like your haters, they don't see this about you at all. They write you off as this party animal. They write you off as having this like carefree life as a center of attention. But the reason you're the center of attention is because you're magnetic, because spiritually you're magnetic. You have this like spiritual fitness where you're so tapped in, you're so magnetic on a spiritual level. And they're getting wrong about you that it's because you're the party animal. Like, this is why you're the center of attention. No, it's actually deeper than that. It's that you have a lot of like energy that you're meant to share with other people, celebration you're meant to share with other people because, you know, because you receive divine downloads, you receive messages all the time. And so that might be part of your purpose, and I feel like that just totally flies under the radar of your haters because once again they just see you as one dimensional when really there's so much here. It's kind of like Paris Hilton, right? She sort of played the role of the party animal, of the dumb blonde, and she learned to play that role, but there was so much more beyond the surface. So you might really resonate with Paris Hilton if this is has been true for you. So, my lovelies, that is all I am hearing today. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you liked it. And if you felt called, you can book a personal reading with me down below, as well as if you join my Patreon for $3.33 a month, you'll receive extra content as well as a free ebook of my intuitive tarot reading book when it comes out. Most of all, thank you so much for being here, and we will talk to you next time. Bye.